Sorry, I'm all sweaty. I just got back from walking to see if they could fix my iPhone because it did die, like I said, and I had to create a new channel. Unfortunately, I have been dealing with somebody that hacked my phone, more than likely my ex, just considering the fact that he knows my passwords. However, I'm making an assumption and I may be wrong. To whoever did it, I wish them nothing but the best in life. If your plans were to publicly humiliate me, you kind of failed considering I'm still posting. But, jumping back into the story, I'm guessing they left us alone just due to the fact that the medical examiner had called and stated that the guy had passed away. Now, they broke the news to us separately. He ended up finding out first, and I heard like a lot of screaming and crying in the room next to me, which is where he was. They come in and they tell me that he passed away, and I start crying, and they're like, I was like, is he okay? Because, you know, he killed him, so I was worried about him just due to the fact that, you know, that's a lot to have to deal with mentally, especially considering I'm a mental health advocate. Now, I want to make it known, because I know something's going to be said about me saying that I'm a mental health advocate, me dealing with this person that has mental health issues, I have called them a psychopath, and I should not have. They are just mentally distraught, and they definitely do need help. But anyways, moving forward back into the story. They told me that he was fine, and they asked me if I wanted to go in the room with him to comfort him, and I said yes. They brought me in there. He hugged me. He started crying. I was already crying. He was kind of screaming. They let us sit there for about an hour, maybe. They end up pulling me back into the other room after the fact. It was around 2 o'clock in the morning, and I ended up calling my mom to, like, ask her, like, a couple of questions in regards to how long it was going to take, if the cops were still there, like, what they were doing, if they asked her any questions, etc. She had asked me on the phone, she's like, did you have a weapon? And I was like, just a little antenna thing, which was like the car antenna that you screw into the front of the car, which we did end up giving to the cops later for evidence.